A jacket is the single most visible piece of clothing a man wears. It sits at the top of the outfit. It frames the shoulders and the upper body. It sets the register for everything beneath it. And it is the first thing most people notice when a man enters a room. Get the jacket right, and the entire outfit is immediately stronger. Get it wrong, and it does not matter what is happening below. The jacket determines the overall impression before anything else has the chance to register. Most men over 60 understand this instinctively. They invest more thought in jacket choices than in almost any other piece. And yet, precisely because the jacket is so important, and precisely because jacket choices are often made once and then kept for years, the wrong jackets quietly accumulate in the wardrobe. The jacket bought for a specific occasion that is now being worn everywhere. The jacket that fit correctly 10 years ago and has never been reassessed. The jacket that belongs to a different decade of a man's life, a different register, a different version of who he is. These are the jackets we are addressing today. Not because jackets are the problem, they are not. The right jacket is the most powerful piece in a mature man's wardrobe. But the wrong jacket, worn regularly without being questioned, is equally powerful in the opposite direction. It adds apparent age. It creates the wrong register. It signals inattention in the specific area where attention matters most. This channel is about classic menswear, timeless style, and the practical decisions that help men over 60 look their best. Today we are going into the jacket mistakes, the specific styles, the specific fit problems, and the specific better alternatives for everyone. The first jacket most men over 60 should stop wearing is the oversized or heavily structured suit jacket worn as a standalone piece. The suit jacket is designed to be worn with its matching trouser as a complete suit. When the jacket is separated from the trouser and worn with jeans or chinos, the high structure of the suit jacket creates an immediate register mismatch. The heavily padded shoulders and stiff chest piece that make a suit jacket appropriate in a formal business context, read as overdressed and stiff when the lower half of the outfit is casual. The visual effect is of a man who is wearing the wrong top half for the outfit he has assembled below. There is also a specific fit problem with suit jackets worn as standalone pieces by men over 60. Suit jackets are typically bought to fit the suit, which means they are fitted to be worn over a dress shirt and sometimes a waistcoat, with a matching trouser that completes the structured silhouette. When the same jacket is worn over a polo or a casual shirt, the fit is wrong for the casual layer beneath it, and the jacket reads as even stiffer and more formal than it would in its correct context. The alternative is the unstructured blazer, a jacket with minimal or no internal padding, no stiff canvas, and a construction that allows it to drape naturally rather than hold a manufactured shape. The unstructured blazer sits at exactly the right register for the everyday smart casual dressing that makes up most of a mature man's life. It is formal enough to lift any casual combination into smart casual territory. It is relaxed enough to wear without feeling overdressed at any setting that does not specifically require a suit. And it fits correctly over a polo, a casual shirt, or a crewneck in a way that a structured suit jacket never will. The specific colors that work best for the unstructured blazer after 60 are the same ones that anchor the classic menswear palette: navy, stone, camel, and charcoal. Navy is the most versatile. It works over white, pale blue, and stone shirts, with dark navy, charcoal, and khaki trousers, and in every season from spring through autumn. Stone sits at the warmer, more relaxed end of the palette and works particularly well in summer and warm weather occasions. Camel adds the most distinctive warmth and works powerfully over white and pale blue, particularly in cooler months. And charcoal, less common as an unstructured blazer color but no less effective, works in the most elevated smart casual occasions as a cooler, more formal-leaning alternative to navy. The second jacket that most men over 60 should remove from regular rotation is the sports team jacket, the branded windbreaker, or any outerwear that carries significant visible branding or team affiliation. These jackets are not inherently wrong. They serve a purpose in the right context, but worn as everyday outerwear over a well-considered outfit, they create an immediate register collapse. The outfit below, the polo, the chino, the good shoe, is communicating care and intention. The sports jacket above communicates none of these things. It communicates team loyalty, nostalgia, or the kind of casual utility that belongs at a sporting event rather than in the everyday life of a well-dressed man over 60. The visual effect is identical to the backpack problem, one piece working against everything else. A man wearing a good shirt, good trousers and good shoes under a branded sports windbreaker is not a man who looks considered. He is a man whose jacket has cancelled the consideration that went into everything beneath it. The alternative is any of the classic unbranded outerwear styles that carry warmth, practicality, and visual consideration simultaneously. The Harrington jacket, a lightweight, unbranded, clean-lined blouson in navy, olive, or dark khaki, is one of the most versatile, everyday casual outerwear options available to men over 60. The suede bomber in tan or dark brown provides warmth and a natural material richness that no synthetic jacket can replicate. The waxed cotton field jacket in dark olive or navy is practical, water-resistant, and visually appropriate across a wide range of everyday settings, and the lightweight wool overcoat, even in casual settings, immediately lifts a smart casual outfit into something more refined and considered. If you are finding this useful, the kind of honest, specific jacket guidance that most men never get directly, go ahead and subscribe. This channel is built around exactly this level of practical detail, and there is a great deal more coming on every element of how men over 60 can look sharper without overcomplicating their wardrobe. The third jacket mistake is the one that appears most directly on the body and does the most visible damage, the jacket that is too big. This is different from the suit jacket problem. It applies to any jacket, any style, in a size that is simply wrong for the body wearing it. The shoulder seam dropping off the edge of the shoulder, the body too wide, creating excess fabric at the chest and waist. The sleeves too long, covering the shirt cuff and hanging past the wrist. These fit failures are so common because they accumulate gradually. The jacket that fit correctly several years ago may no longer fit as the body changes, and most men simply continue wearing it without reassessing. The effect of an oversized jacket on a man over 60 is immediate and significant. The silhouette disappears. The shoulder line, one of the most important visual signals of masculine authority, appears narrower than it actually is, because the shoulder seam is not sitting at the shoulder. The chest reads as smaller because the excess body fabric obscures rather than frames the upper body, and the overall impression is of a man whose clothes are wearing him rather than the reverse. The fix is always the same, a tailor or a replacement. A jacket that does not fit correctly cannot be made to fit correctly by any adjustment of styling. The shoulder seam must sit at the shoulder. The body must follow the natural line of the torso, and the sleeve must end at the wrist with 1 centimeter of shirt cuff visible beneath it. These 3 criteria, applied honestly to every jacket in the wardrobe, will identify which jackets are serving the man wearing them and which ones are working against him. The fourth jacket to reconsider is the very casual fleece or zip-up sweatshirt jacket worn over smart casual pieces. A fleece or zip-up sweatshirt jacket is a comfortable piece, warm, easy, requiring no thought, but it occupies the same register problem as the sports jacket and the branded windbreaker. Worn over a well-fitted polo, good trousers and quality shoes, the fleece jacket cancels the smart casual level of everything beneath it and reduces the entire outfit to the register of the fleece itself, which is casual to the point of functional, not smart to the point of considered. The specific visual problem with a fleece jacket on a man over 60 is that it adds shapeless bulk at exactly the point where structure matters most, the upper body. The fleece has no construction, no internal structure, no shape of its own. It simply adds a layer of warmth that obscures the shoulder line, the chest, and any jacket beneath it. For a man whose appearance depends heavily on the correct silhouette and the clean lines created by well-fitted pieces, The fleece undoes all of that work with a single layer. Now tell me in the comments, which of these jacket mistakes do you recognize in your own wardrobe right now? The suit jacket worn as a standalone, the branded sports jacket, the oversized fit, or the casual fleece cancelling the outfit? I read every comment and want to know where most men over 60 are starting from with their jacket choices. The better alternative to the fleece and the casual zip-up is the category of structured casual outerwear that occupies the register between fully casual and fully smart. A lightweight merino or fine-gauge knit cardigan in navy or charcoal, worn open or closed over a polo, is considerably more considered than any fleece and requires the same zero effort to put on. A quilted vest or quilted jacket in navy, dark olive or charcoal provides the same warmth as a fleece with a considerably more refined visual result. And the knit bomber or zip-through in a fine wool or merino blend provides the ease of a casual jacket with the visual quality of a deliberate choice. Here is the complete jacket framework. Remove the oversized or heavily structured suit jacket from everyday casual rotation and replace it with an unstructured blazer that fits and drapes correctly. Remove the sports team jacket or branded windbreaker from regular everyday use and replace it with a Harrington suede bomber or field jacket in the correct color. Address the fit of every jacket currently in the wardrobe: shoulder seam at the shoulder, body following the torso, sleeve at the wrist with cuff visible, and replace the casual fleece with a merino cardigan, a quilted jacket, or a knit bomber that occupies the same comfort register with a considerably more considered visual result. The jacket is the most powerful piece in a man's wardrobe. It deserves the most careful selection and the most honest reassessment. A well-fitted, unstructured blazer in navy or camel, worn over a pale shirt with dark trousers and quality leather shoes, is one of the most reliably strong combinations available to a man over 60 in almost any setting, at almost any time of year, at almost any level of formality, from smart casual to elevated smart casual. So here is the challenge. Look at the jackets in your wardrobe this week. Which ones pass the 3 criteria: shoulder at the shoulder, body following the torso, sleeve at the wrist? Which ones belong to a different register than the outfits you actually assemble? And which ones can be replaced very simply with one of the alternatives we have discussed? Let me know in the comments which jacket you are removing from rotation first. If you found this video useful, share it and subscribe. This is exactly the kind of direct, practical jacket guidance that most men never receive. In the next video, we are going into the 5 wardrobe basics that every man over 60 should own, the specific pieces that together cover every occasion without overcomplicating the wardrobe. You will not want to miss that one.